Alright guys, welcome to my thoughts on Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. Yes, I rented it from Gamefly about a week ago. This is pretty delayed. My computer was broken up until recently, so I had to get that back if I was going to make a video. Alright, so this game is fairly short. It's made for, I would say, probably the completionist crowd. When I say that, I mean the game's short, but there's a lot to do afterwards. Nothing really amazing. I could see probably going back and getting S rank on every mission, and also upgrading every weapon you get. So yeah, it took me about 6 hours and 57 minutes to complete all the missions altogether. The way it's set up is there's, I think, what is it, like 4 main missions. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 3, and then there's like a optional level, which, I mean, you could say they're all optional, but this is just kind of like, it's how Umbrella Chronicles gets shut, or like, what the fuck? It's how Umbrella Corporation gets shut down, and it's about like Jill and Chris, basically just going to this facility where they heard about like a new bioweapon. So they go there, shut it down. Wesker's there. It kind of explains how Jill and Chris become like, I guess, like, fucking bioweapon agents or whatever. Like, they search bioweapons and stuff. But yeah, the story itself has already been done. I mean, the last mission is new, but I don't really care. They did do one thing interesting though. For each of the 4 main missions, you have these like little split chapters. They're basically just kind of behind the scenes missions. Like in Resident Evil 0, you get to play as Wesker going to it's like right after, when does that take place? It takes place like right after Rebecca gets into the mansion, I think. Maybe. Yeah, basically she just like, Wesker's meeting with, like some scientist from Resident Evil 2 and 3, I think. I forget his name exactly, but, he's pretty big in the story, I believe. But yeah, it starts out with him meeting him, and then Wesker basically has to go clear the mansion by himself, and it wasn't really cool or anything. I mean, you get Wesker's dialogue, which is kind of cool, I guess, but his segments are exactly reverse segments of the other characters. So you get that. You get Rebecca's mission and how she gets over to the other mansion. What happens when she gets to that mansion? Pretty cool, I guess, because you get her voice, which is awesome. I forget her exact voice actor, but then you get Yuri Lowenthal next to you, who's playing. I always forget this guy's name. But yeah, he's your partner basically. So you basically go clear the mansion, and the side mission is Rebecca and that guy. Sets up why they're injured and shit. Pretty cool. Then you get like the final mission. You play as Wesker, even though you're playing as Jill and Chris in the beginning. Wesker's mission in Resident Evil 1 basically is after Tyrant kills him, he comes back to life, and you basically have to get out of the mansion before it self-destructs. And I can't remember the Resident Evil 3 mini-missions. I don't know why they didn't put Resident Evil 2 in there. I think they saved that for Darkside Chronicles, but still, it's a little bummer to see it not there. So, story-wise, I guess it's a cool game to go back and play, but the gameplay is pretty good. I didn't like how, in order to get a headshot, you have to shoot the brain. I mean, it's unique and shit, but I'd prefer just shooting the head. But I guess I couldn't make it too easy, because headshots are pretty easy to pull off. It's just getting that little notch up on their brain is pretty tricky. But yeah, so this game, the music was good. Like, it's hard to recommend it because it's not a game that you can really put much time into unless you're like a hardcore Resident Evil fan or somebody who loves rail shooters. But I would say rent it if you're interested in the Resident Evil series. You're not gonna get the full story out of it, but you're gonna get like the big plot points. So in the end, I would say definitely rent it. I mean, if you find it cheap, like $10 to $20, it's definitely worth picking up. Just because you'll have like a whole day worth of rail shooting. I recommend playing on easy though, because even on easy I was getting the shit killed out of me, and on hard we were dying in co-op pretty easily too. So I'd play through on easy just to enjoy it more if I were you guys.